Hey, what's up? I hope that you are doing amazing. And in this today's video, we are going to be talking about what are the mistakes that I made when I was just starting out with my SMMA journey, and what are the mistakes if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, then what are the mistakes that you could be making, or maybe you are making right now, and how can you tackle those objections or those obstacles that are on the way? We are going to be talking about all of these things in this video. See, when I was just starting out with my SMMA journey, then the number one thing that I did was I made a website. Literally, I made my website. But you know what? You never need a website if you are just starting out. For example, you are just starting out with your SMM journey and you are thinking that, okay, I need this website where I'll be making all of those colorful pictures, I'll be posting all of these things, I'll be writing every single thing over there, what I do and how I do it. But let me tell you one thing, until and unless you know the person, your customer, you cannot build a website. And that was the mistake that I made, right? Till today, I edit my website like according to the needs. Let me tell you one thing, that until you have like 2 or 3 clients, you don't need a website, right? Website will work for you when you have those customers. For example, you work with a few customers and you have now testimonials of those customers. And even if you don't have any testimonials, you don't need any website until you have 1 or 2 clients. See, if you are just thinking that, okay, once I am done with my website, I'll be getting all the clients and the clients are gonna come to my way every single day and I'm going to close those clients every single. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen like that. I was also thinking the same when I was in that period, when I was just starting out. You know what? The main thing is, if you know that the thing that you are about to do, SMMA, you know about that or not? This is the main and important thing. See, maybe you are in your entrepreneurial journey from the last 1 year, from the last 2 years, from the last how many years. Maybe you are just starting out. You know what? You will change your thoughts with the shiny object syndrome. I'm telling this to you because this happened to me as well. Because when I was just starting out with my SMMA journey, what happened was I started my SMMA journey. I made my website. I am doing my work, but I saw something wonderful. Wonderful, by wonderful me I mean I saw someone who is making $100,000 per month by doing drop shipping. I was like, okay, so SMMA is not for me, I think, right? I don't know why I'm saying that, but I was thinking this kind of things, that okay, I think that drop shipping is better than SMMA. Okay, and after a few days, I did not start that drop shipping. After a few days, I saw some other things, right? Okay, this person is making this much amount of money by doing this, and I was like, okay, that means this thing is better than SMMA. This was my thinking. And maybe you are thinking like same, but let me tell you one thing, until and unless you commit to one thing, only one thing, you cannot grow that thing from zero up to whatever your goal is. Because I was not thinking that these people who are making around $100,000 a month, these people also started with zero. I cannot even compare myself, right? If you are a beginner, you cannot compare yourself with me. You cannot compare yourself with someone who is making $1 million or $1 million a month. You cannot compare. Why? Because you are at your initial stage, and I and those other people have passed that stage. See, when you're just starting out, the best thing you have is your time and your efforts. These are the two things that you need if you are just starting out with your SMM journey. See, you have a lot of time. You have 24 hours. Okay, maybe you are sleeping for 8 hours a day. Okay, maybe you are sleeping 8 hours a day. Maybe let's take 8. Okay, you're sleeping 8 hours a day. You have 16 more hours to go, right? And in those 16 hours, what you can do at first, step one, the mistake that I made, and you don't have to do it, is learn about everything. Start learning everything in that particular industry. Because if you don't know about SMMA, what is SMMA, what other people are doing in this industry, what you have to do. For example, you are in your SMMA journey from the last 5 years, right? Or maybe you are thinking you will be doing this for the rest of your life, but do you even know what SMMA is, right? What people do in this particular industry. So you need to start learning about the process. Number one thing is you need to start learning about the process. See, many people say that you just need to take action, take action, take action. Taking action is very necessary, right? Taking action is very, very necessary. But until and unless you learn, how are you going to take action? If you don't know that, okay, maybe someone is saying that write the answer to this question. What is 20 multiplied by 5? But if you have not learned how to multiply the numbers, then how are you going to multiply 20 by 5, right? So for applying the actions, for taking the action on a particular thing, you need to learn something first. Until and unless you learn something, you cannot take any action in that particular direction. This is the first mistake that I made, right? This is the mistake that I made, and you don't have to do this. Because number one thing, read every book that you get about that particular industry, about that particular niche if you are in your SMM journey, right? Read as much as possible, see a lot of podcasts, learn from other people from on YouTube, start learning every single thing. And as soon as you are done with learning, for example, you have 16 hours in a day, maybe you are just starting out with 5 hours or maybe 2 hours, you are learning only for 2 hours, then apply the things that you just learned. Maybe you just learn how to close a client, right? Maybe you just learn how to make a Facebook group. Maybe you just learn how to run the Facebook ads. Maybe you just learn how to edit a YouTube video. Whatever you learn, just apply that on that particular day. Because if you don't apply that, what happens is you will forget. As simple as that. So you don't need any website. All you need to start is start learning about the process. Start learning what is SMMA. Start learning how can you give better results to your clients. Start learning how to manage a team. Later down the line, you have to build a team for your business, right? If you are aiming for some big numbers, right, you have to build a team. So how are you going to build a team until and unless you know how to lead the team? Just start learning every single thing. Start learning. And the next mistake, if we talk about the next mistake, was I was not taking any guidance from anyone. I was not connecting with someone who was doing way better than me. This was the mistake that I was making, that you don't have to make. Just start connecting with people who are in that particular industry, in that particular niche, and start asking questions to them. See, the best knowledge you can get from someone who is 100 times or even way better than you today, right? Because if you're just think about this, you are at level 0 and that person is at level 10. So what is the source of getting knowledge? This person. And how can you get the knowledge from this person? Just by asking questions to him, just by connecting with him, just by giving value to him, right? For example, you can say that, okay, I'll be doing this particular thing for you. Just let me know, just tell me how this SMMA works, how this thing works. Until and unless you ask, you won't be getting your answers. Because if you are not asking to someone, you're not gonna get the answers to those questions that you have in your mind. As simple as that. And the most important thing is you have to commit to the process, right? For example, I'm telling you that you will be a millionaire by the end of 5 years, but for those 5 years, you are only going to be earning $1,000 a month. But at the end of 5 years, you'll be making $1 million. Most people are going to say that no, it's not my type, because everyone in this world needs results like this. But that's not how the things work. You have to be persistent to a particular thing. You have to commit yourself. See, you can be attracted by anything. You can be attracted by anything, I'm telling you. If even if we are talking about a person, even if we are talking about your business, even if we are talking about anything else, your materialistic things, you can get attracted by anything. But if you're committed with something or someone, I'm telling you, the things that you are attracted by, these are gonna go away. Simple. As soon as you commit with someone or with the particular outcome that you want, every other thing is gonna fade away, right? You will get the sensations of getting attracted by these people or by these materialistic things or by these other businesses, right? But at the end of the day, you know that you are committed, and when you know that you are committed, you don't have any chance. You have no chance of going towards that another direction. As simple as that. This is what we need to understand. See, you have a lot of time. What you need to do is you need to put in the volumes, right? You need to play the volume game. If maybe you are about to reach out to people, then you need to put the efforts into the volume. If you are not reaching out to at least 100, 200, 300 people every single day, how are you gonna make it happen? It's not possible. Because when you are just starting out, you don't know what do you mean by offers. You don't What are offers? You don't know. What are the systems that you need? You don't know. How are you going to meet with people? You don't know. How are you going to communicate with people? You don't know. How are you going to close the sale? You don't know. There are a lot of things that you don't even know if you are a beginner or if you are in that particular phase. These are the things that you need to learn. And how are you going to learn this? On the way of becoming better every single day. See, going from 0 to 0.1 is very hard, I'm telling you. It's very hard. But as soon as you are done with 0.1, you have the confidence, okay, I came from zero and I am now at 0.1, then it is possible for me that I can also go from 0.1 to 0.2, and one day to 1 as well, and one day to 100 as well, right? This is what happens in life. See, from 0 to 0.1 is very hard. You don't know any single thing if you are just a beginner. You don't know. But as soon as you start learning, as soon as you are putting yourself into that particular system, as soon as you are putting all the efforts into one thing with your focus, with your concentration, as soon as you are going to do that, the results are just waiting for you and nothing else. And that's it for this video. We are going to be meeting in the next video with some new topics. Just comment down below if you like this video or not. Just comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you want me to shoot for the upcoming days. And I'm going to meet you in the next videos. Till then, you can also follow me on the Instagram. We can all connect on Discord. We can all connect on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Keep killing it. Get hungry, get angry for your success, and let's do it together.